Alright, so today in the shop we have this RC plane that it kind of flew good, but it wasn't really like gaining the height. And I think it's because of that right there. It had a little tear right there, so I need to get that fixed up. And then those little, I don't even know what they're called, but those things are actually on the wrong side. And I've hot glued that back on, but that hot glue is starting to come off, so I got to redo it better. So here I'm just switching that back to the side because there's like a label, and I like the label facing out. But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. And here you can see how it flies. So this is actually only a 2-channel RC plane, so you just have to throw it for takeoff. And, give her the old toss, and she doesn't have that gain like she normally did. And when you turn her around, she loses a lot of altitude. Just so it gets to the point where it just crashes into the fence, because it's not gaining like it did. So back in the shop, the hot glue gun's plugged in. So just cutting that off with a scalpel, that one part, and peeling off that glue. But just waiting for the hot glue gun to plug in. So that glue, though, you can, I don't do it, but you can just, use that glue and just kind of, melt it with, the tip of the hot glue gun. But I don't even do that. So here I'm just giving her the good old rub down with some alcohol. Pretty simple. Just put some alcohol on and shake out the extra and wipe her down. In here, come in with a dry paper towel and just kind of get it in there good and wipe out all that extra wet alcohol. Right, so now the hot glue gun's ready, and we're just going to apply some hot glue gun where that one little tiny little foam piece was. Stick her back on, and yeah, it's pretty simple. Alright, so now we got to fix this little part that's super loose, and it's pretty easy again. Just throw on some hot glue and the crack, and then try and do a little bit more than you should. Get it on the bottom a little bit. And I dip my finger in some water and just smooth it out nice and good. And yeah, just again, it's pretty simple. Now these props were just kind of rough, and they had some green on it. This white one did. I don't know why, but it came with different colored props, so it had some green. So I just decided to sand it off and sand off the rough edge for when I had some pretty bad landings on the concrete for when I first flew this thing. So now we just stick those props back on there, and this one, it's kind of hard. It's kind of like a small hole, so you kind of got to get it right, and boom, now we're good.